today's mod is a real under the hood mod, and it's a temporary one because this is not my forever intake. I'm putting the intake, yes, on the MK8 Golf R, the 2022 Golf R, whatever you want to call it. We're getting an intake, you guys. Now, this intake is the temporary one. I have to stress that because the real one, the full intake with the turbo inlet, / coming soon. So you guys stay tuned, hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell, man. I'm telling you guys, boom! Yes, this is the brand new, I'm not sure how to say their name, Neuspeed. I got some more parts that I ordered from them as well. But for now, it's a very simple, very simplistic intake install. At least that's what it looks like from the instructions because I downloaded the PDF. That is why I got my little work gloves, get up under the thing, and then I have this tool. This tool right here is for taking off intake clamps. Now, I'll be honest, I've never changed the intake on a vehicle before, but as I said, from the instructions, it looked very easy. This isn't a full intake. You're not changing hoses or anything. You're just pulling out the stock box and replacing it with this open box. And then booyah, we got the housing. Thing got some weight to it for sure. Oh, it comes with the directions. I was kind of curious if it would do that. Let's put our new intake on the MK8 Golf R. Oh yeah, another thing to note, this filter does come in red or white. And the white's like not oiled. I could have went red. Red is my favorite color, but I stuck with the blue to keep the thing on the whole Golf R hookup, especially since our thing is all, what do you call it? It's stock colors. I don't have my wrap yet, you know, wink, wink. What color is the wrap gonna be? No, I'm just playing. Guess down below. Let's get it popping, man. Let's do it. There goes the gas bonnet I was talking about that I installed from Racing Line. I'm gonna show you guys the install of that. If you're wondering why the engine cover is missing, it's because there's a recall on it. So I just removed it until I could get to the dealer to hand it off to them. Booyah, all right. I think this angle is good. I think the lighting is enough for you guys to see. This install should be pretty straightforward. We're just removing this vacuum hose. So you take a note of where it is located, which is right here. We're gonna loosen this. Literally all I'm doing is replacing this box. I think instead of me pulling this off of here, I'm gonna pull this off of here. So, you know, let's remember where we pulled it from. So we pulled it from that right there. So this is cool because you can click it to the position you need it to loosen this up, and it'll lock. So we can scoop that back. Oh, no, I don't have the best positioning on it. So you definitely gonna wanna use one of these tools. It's so much easier with that tool. So now the next thing to do is to get this air box out. So there's a grommet right here. There's a grommet at the battery connection. I think there's like one under. So, all right, got that one finally. All right, there we go. We got two. One more to go. All right, boom. So here are the three that you got to get off. You got that one right there. This one was the annoying one. And then these two came off a lot easier. As you can see, that one was all compressed. That one was really like locked in there. Let me show you guys right here. So you got the 1, the 2, and the 3. When they say you want to make sure you get a secure connection on the one that's on the battery. Oh, it looks like I might be on those. All right, let me put this last one that's over here. Oh, there we go. So I heard 2 of them click. I didn't hear this last one in the back click, but I put a lot of pressure on that one, so it probably just went on there straight off. So literally, okay, we got, this is the vacuum hose. Do not forget, this vacuum hose that you took off goes right here. Boom. Yep, vacuum hose right there. They actually ran it around this, so I'm gonna do what they did. Let me just do that. Since that's the way they ran theirs, that's the way I'm gonna run mine. You know, follow directions. And that spot is actually a pretty cool spot. Finally got it. Oh man. I know, it took me forever to fight with this clip. Make sure you get a good set of pliers, or maybe just learn how to use them, because I didn't know how to use them well. But I got that on there. This is seated in here properly. All the grommets on. It's actually a really easy installation. I'm gonna go ahead and start the car up. Oh yeah, you can hear it. I got the hood closed, me in the car, and you can hear the little all right, gang, let's get on the road and test the intake sounds. Ooh, charge pressure at about like 18 up. You hear it. Let's get it. Oh yeah, that sounds sexy. Oh my goodness, it sounds so nice. Oh man. So if you can't tell from a what do you call it, like enjoyment perspective, from like just having fun driving a car, the sounds and all that getting to you, it's worth it. Now, from a true performance, if you want to be a true performance nerd and you want to, you know, worry about hot air and temps and things like that, it's probably not the best option, but I don't know. I don't have the analytical data. Oh, I know you guys hear that. I did that one for y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. That was nice. It's nice. I ain't gonna lie. It's very satisfying to the ear and the user experience. I probably said that a lot because I want to stress that. Like, that's what this this mod is all about. Because, I mean, if you're thinking it's gonna give you performance and horsepower, it's probably pretty negligible, you know? Like, it's probably only like a horsepower, if even. And you know, you gotta think about temps and all that stuff as well. So something to just consider with an open intake. This is a very easy install for someone who would like to do a quick, easy mod, and you can do it yourself. You don't have to pay anyone to do this because it's so easy. Man, I gotta get like some. I gotta find a spot where I can do like drive-bys and get the sound of like the shifts, like those shifts that we hear internally, that it sounds just so good. I wonder what they sound like on the outside of the car. You wanna know if your car sound like it's saucing out there to the world and to the people as well as it does to yourself. So all right, let's go. All the way up to 7. I love the sound when you shift. It's like I'm shifting higher than I typically would, because usually I'm just being a knucklehead trying to keep the revs high. But the sound of that turbo and that shoo every time you shift, it just makes me want to shift, man. I love it. And the cool part is that sound, you can get that sound without having to do obnoxious speeds. Like, I love that about it. Like, that right there is starting to talk to me, because I'm just building charge and torque and then I'm just blowing it off. Like, it's nice. Oh man, I hope you guys can hear that. It sounds so good. All right, guys. One thing I want to check on the overall state of the intake. Obviously, it's gonna be hot under here, so I'm not trying to touch nothing. I could just feel the heat coming off of the engine. I wanted to make sure that vacuum tube was still in place. That one right there, and it is. You could just feel a lot of heat coming off. There must be like a cool down fan in here or something, because I could hear it. It's probably not. Actually, this stays cool to the touch though. Shout out to this, whatever this is made out of. Yeah, it's still seated just fine. Well, actually, no, this is kind of hot. So everything looks good still under the hood. Vacuum All of my vacuum tubes and everything are in place. Man, I won't lie, for, you know, like I said, entry level intake housing setup, all for more or less, in my opinion, sounds, aesthetics, and driver enjoyment. Definitely. Now, you want to take it to the next level, you can get a aftermarket pipe right here, which would be bigger and without the rivets, less restrictive, and then down into the turbo inlet. I do have that coming on my full intake system, which is going to be totally different from this one, but this is the current one that I can enjoy and have a fun user experience temporarily. Like I said, more than likely might be putting this up for sale to one of you guys, get you guys a decent price on it, as it will be lightly used. So if you want that, DM me on Instagram or Twitter, CJ_Unplug_. And yeah, so I'm gonna let this car cool off. Need a wash, man. Black is so hard to keep clean. That's why I can't wait to get the wrap. I went from LA to the A on the run, you can tell where I stay. Counting all this paper I chase, no sleep, call me jet lag.